Every family has a holiday story they never tell in public. Ours almost became one of those, until I decided silence would no longer protect anyone. The invitation came 3 weeks before Christmas. Gold lettering, thick paper. My mother's style, elegant, dramatic, impossible to ignore. Family Christmas dinner, everyone must attend. Must. That word already carried weight. My daughter Lila was sitting across from me at the kitchen table, finishing her homework, her curls tied back, her focus serious, in that way only 13-year-olds trying to be strong can manage. "Is it Grandma's house again?" she asked. "Yes." She nodded, but didn't smile. That was my first warning sign. Most people don't notice small hesitations. Parents should. "Do you want to go?" I asked gently. She shrugged. "It's fine." It wasn't fine. But she didn't want to be the reason we stayed away, and children who don't want to be a burden often carry the heaviest burdens. I should have canceled right then. I didn't. And that mistake almost cost more than I expected. Families don't always bully loudly. Some do it with jokes, with comparisons, with concern, with smiles that cut. My relatives believed in achievement the way some people believe in religion. Grades, looks, trophies, status, everything was ranked and discussed. And Lila was different. Creative, quiet, brilliant in ways that don't fit report cards. She painted emotions. She wrote stories. She asked questions adults avoided. But she wasn't loud, not competitive, not performative, which made her, in their eyes, underwhelming. Last Christmas, my sister had said at the table, "Some kids shine early, some take time." Then she looked directly at Lila. Everyone laughed softly. I didn't. But I also didn't confront it strongly enough. Bullies grow where resistance is weak. This year, I promised myself, if anything happened again, I would not let it slide. I didn't know how big that promise would become. Christmas night arrived wrapped in lights and cold air. My mother's house glowed like a magazine cover. Golden lights on the roof. Music through the windows. Laughter already inside. Performance mode. Inside smelled like cinnamon and roasted turkey. Crystal glasses. Perfect table settings. Perfect fake warmth. Relatives hugged, but evaluated. Eyes scanned clothes. Posture. Confidence level. Lila held my hand tighter than usual. My cousin Darren walked over first. Loud. Successful. Always announcing himself like breaking news. "So this is the artist," he said to Lila. "Still doing the little drawings?" "Little." She nodded politely. "Strike one." My aunt leaned in next. "What are your grades now, sweetheart?" Not hello. Not how are you. Grades. "Good," Lila answered softly. "How good?" she pressed. I stepped in. Strong enough. Smile. Wall. Boundary. But predators test fences. And dinner had not even started. Dinner tables are truth arenas disguised as furniture. Everyone sits. No one escapes. Plates filled. Glasses raised. Compliments performed. Then comparisons begin. My brother started it. So, scholarship competitions are opening. Some kids are already building profiles. Olympiads, debate, STEM tracks. He looked at Lila. "What track are you building?" She hesitated. "I like writing and art." Silence. Then a few amused smiles. Darren chuckled. "Ah, the starving artist route." Small laughs. Tiny cuts. I watched her shoulders shrink half an inch. People think humiliation is loud. It's not. It's cumulative. My mother added softly, "Well, not every child is academic." That sentence landed like a verdict. And that was the moment. I stopped being polite. But I didn't explode. Because the strongest responses are not emotional. They are intentional. There is always one moment in every ugly gathering when cruelty stops pretending to be humor. Dessert had just been served. Candles lit. Phones out. Social media smiles activated. My sister Carla picked up Lila's sketch notebook from beside her chair. I didn't even see when she grabbed it. "Oh, are these yours?" she said loudly. Lila's head snapped up. "Please don't." Too late. Carla flipped pages dramatically, like a show host revealing exhibits. Portraits. Emotions. Storm scenes. Faces crying. Faces healing. Deep work. Personal work. Family work is never safe work in the wrong hands. Well, Carla laughed. At least she's expressing her feelings instead of winning anything. Several people laughed. One even clapped lightly. I watched my daughter's face, not cry, but shut down. That was the moment. Not anger, not embarrassment. Shut down. And every good parent knows, shut down is worse than tears. I stood slowly, not loud, not shaking, precise. Put it down, I said. Carla smiled like I was overreacting. Relax, we're encouraging her. No, I replied calmly. You're performing on her. The table went quiet. Bullies hate accurate language. I didn't defend her with emotion. I defended her with exposure. I picked up my phone. Since we're sharing achievements tonight, I said evenly, let's share all of them. I connected my phone to the TV screen. My mother always kept it ready for slideshows. Up came images. An online youth art platform. International submissions. Judged competitions. Featured artist of the month. Name, Lila M. Room silence changed temperature. I continued. These are her published illustrations. These are her paid commissions. This is the literacy nonprofit using her artwork. This is the children's book using her cover design. No bragging tone. Just facts. Truth, properly timed, is devastating. Carla stopped smiling. Darren stopped leaning back. My brother stopped eating. She didn't tell you, I said gently, because she creates to express, not to impress. Then I added the line that ended the performance. But you mocked what you never bothered to understand. No shouting. Authority doesn't need volume. Now came the part most people get wrong. Revenge would have been easy. Humiliation easy. But transformation teaches longer. I turned to Lila. Bring your folder, I said softly. She hesitated, then went to get it from her bag. Inside were printed emails, offer letters, Youth Creative Fellowship shortlist, mentor invitations, not viral success, real recognition. I handed them one by one to each loudest critic at the table. No speeches, just paper. Evidence is quieter than argument and stronger. My mother read slowly, twice. Then she looked at Lila, not as child, but as person. Respect replaced evaluation. Too late, but still important. I spoke one final teaching sentence. Tonight you measured children by your scale, but your scale is broken. No one laughed. No one defended themselves. Because truth removes hiding places. Here is what most stories don't show. Not the confrontation, but the correction. After dinner, 3 relatives apologized privately. That matters less than this. They apologized to her, not me. Because accountability must face the injured, not the defender. In the car ride home, Lila was quiet, not sad, processing. Then she asked, "Why didn't you tell them before?" I smiled slightly. Because lessons only work when the class is ready. She nodded, like something adult had just formed inside her. Confidence doesn't grow from praise. It grows from protection plus truth. That night she posted nothing, boasted nothing, created something new. A painting titled, "The Table That Learned." And that was the real victory.